Yes,
wonderful.
I'll share my screen then.
Please do. Great to see you again.
Yes, nice
Looking
to
forward
see
to
you.
hearing the story.
You've heard it a couple of times.
I have. So let's see if it's still the same. But fresh for many others, I'm sure.
Yes. Okay, thank you. My name is Carme Plumed-Ferrer, and I'm the founder and CEO of Probitat. We are a food technology startup specialized in plant-based fermented foods. And we are targeting malnutrition. So it's a problem that we are far from solving, and we are especially interested in obesity because it's affecting already 2 billion adults and 40 million people right now, and also about hidden hunger, which is the insufficient amount of vitamins and minerals in our diet, which also affects 2 billion people, and mostly elderly women, pregnant women and children. And we believe the problem for that is the increase in unhealthy foods. There is a clear correlation during the past few decades with the increase in obesity. And about 40 years ago, only 10% of the population was obese, whereas now it's up to 70% in some of the countries. So there is a clear need for what we call redesigned foods. It doesn't mean we have to stop eating our favorite foods. It just means that we need to formulate them. As a food industry, we need to formulate them better and make them healthier. And that's what we are aiming at Probitat with our fermentation technology. So with our healthy bacteria, we can increase the nutritional value of the foods, but we can also improve the flavor because sometimes we try to hide, for example, now that these protein alternatives are so popular, we try to hide the flavor with fats and carbohydrates. So we use our fermentation technology to actually make a healthy and tasty end product. But we can also increase or improve the structure of some foods and specifically target gut health with our scientifically studied probiotic bacteria. Because we know now that our gut is definitely much more than responsible for just our digestion. We know that it can influence many diseases from all intestinal and metabolic diseases like obesity, type 2 diabetes, colon cancer, but also mental diseases like anxiety and depression. So keeping a healthy gut is definitely keeping a healthy life. And at Probitat, we are also trying to develop a brand that represents truly healthy foods because of, as we have heard before, there is a clear confusion of what it's described as healthy. So for us, healthy foods must have excellent nutritional composition, target gut health for the reason I just said, and be natural, so not trying to avoid the use of preservatives and additives, sorry, as much as possible, at least making sure that they are healthy. And we want to offer solutions to people with intolerances, so everything that we develop is gluten-free and dairy-free. And we also want to be sustainable and use ingredients that are only plant-based that we can purchase locally when possible, and that they are fair trade. How our technology works is that we have a list of microbes that we have been isolating, studying, and using in product development for the last 20 years. And we use them to ferment healthy and nutritious raw materials. And we obtain a fermented ingredient that target different goals. So it can be the flavor, the structure, or the nutritional composition. And then we use these ingredients sometimes in combination of them to develop foods that can be used in different target food design. So for example, drinks and smoothies or dairy alternatives, also gluten-free bakes, and even protein alternatives. And these are some of the products we have been developing, like vegan cheeses, juices and smoothies, and the breads. The market size for these products is big and it's growing, and as we all are here to discuss, the consumers are needing them, and they are needing them right now. So a little bit of where we come from. So Probitat was founded last year, but our technology was developed during the last 20 years when we were at University of Eastern Finland. So before we even left the university and founded Probitat, we participated in a competition organized by the biggest retailer in Finland, and with our fermented quinoa smoothie. And because of this competition, we managed to have our first product in the supermarkets in just 3 months. After that, we have been this year developing the business model and specifically the Probitat brand. Our business model is based on licensing and partnership. So we want to license our IP and then partner with food industry to combine our strength. We do the product development with our fermentation technology, and we join them for the scaling up and production and commercialization. We are a spin-off from university, but we bought all IP rights from them, and we intend to use them by licensing the bacteria, licensing the fermented ingredients, or licensing the recipes or the final products. We have a patent pending protecting the fermented quinoa snacks, and we are designing new applications on the use of the bacteria for food development. We are a small group of mainly scientists, so I'm the CEO and biotechnologist specialized in food microbiology, and then Atte von Riet is the scientific advisor and specialized in food safety and health claims. We have a business advisor and investor, Henrik Paulsen, and then Pierina as product developer, and Vilma as a nutritionist. And then Ivan is helping with the marketing. And basically what we want is for people to actually have a healthy and long life away from disease. And we are looking for partners for manufacturing and market connections to build what we call the Gore-Tex of healthy food. So a truly healthy brand, or a brand that represents truly healthy food products. And if you have any questions or want to know more, please contact me. Thank you.
It's always, even after all these times that I've seen it, still find it interesting.
I wish I could let you taste them as well.
One day for sure.
One day.
I hope. Yeah, so if there's any question now, you can put it in the chat or ask it. And you can also keep thinking about it. We're going to have a networking session later. So feel free to put any questions in the chat now. Next up, though, as we see if it comes, we will be having Alberto from NEO.
Hey, can you hear me?